everyone. Let's learn an exercise called swimming, all right? Now this one takes place on our bellies, and so a lot of the same principles apply for this as apply for exercises like the breaststroke and heel squeeze and all of those ones that we do on our belly. So let's go ahead and go there, and then we'll walk through this one together, okay? So let's come on down. Now, first most important thing is that we are scooped and imprinted even though we're in this position. So that means that we need to tuck the pelvis a little bit, create that bit of space between the belly and the floor, and press that low back up toward the ceiling. The glutes should be tight and squeezed, the pelvis should be tilted, the low back should be feeling like it's pressing up. All right, now the arms come to the sides. The eyes are looking straight down just a couple of inches in front of you so that the head is not lifted like that. We don't want to put the neck out of alignment. Now, the legs are going to be probably just a tiny bit wider than hip distance apart, so we're not talking about really wide here, but just a nice kind of comfortable distance. Now, you'll need to lift the legs for this exercise. However, it's really important that you maintain the imprint. So if you start to lift the legs and you realize that you're losing the imprint or the low back is arching, then just leave the legs out for now, practice the arms, and then as you get stronger, you may find that you get to the point where you can go ahead and add in the legs. So let me show you what that looks like. I have the pelvis tilted and I'm imprinted. If I squeeze the glutes a little harder and just float the feet off the floor, did you notice my low back didn't change? So I can set the legs down and pick them up, and nothing really changes or moves in that low back. If you're able to do that with no movement or change, then you're good to go on this. If instead you lift the legs and there was movement, there was arching, okay, then you'll probably want to leave the legs out for now. All right, so with that said, assuming we're able to lift and maintain the imprint, this is the starting position for the legs. The arms are going to float up to the shoulders and come out like we're doing a breaststroke, but stop right here. We're holding the arms right at the level of the ears, and then you'll lift the right arm and the left leg just a tiny bit higher, and then switch. Switch, switch, switch. And you'll keep switching. Now you can go at this pace, okay, kind of a modest pace. If you feel like you have really good control here, you can actually pick up the pace, and it can get as fast as you'd like, but maintaining complete control through the body. What you never want to happen is to get to where you're kind of, all over the place, and you're bouncing and you're kind of rolling and shifting side to side. That's not good control at all. All right, the idea of swimming is we're trying to create a lot of momentum in a difficult position and then making the body stabilize against that. This is like the quintessential exercise for control in Briolates. All right, so I'll just show you one more time, tucking the tailbone under, lifting the arms to the shoulders. The legs come up without losing the imprint in that low back. Arms come forward, one leg comes up, and the opposite arm comes up, and then we switch, 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 start to pick up the pace, keeping the scoop, keeping control. Typically what we do is probably continue that movement for about 8 to 10 seconds. That's really tough, and the breathing for that is not actually synchronized with the movement. It's just deep breaths in and out. So as you're moving, you're just going, and we're counting more in seconds that we want to be able to maintain that movement, okay? So that is called swimming.